It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UTEP Miners, taking on last year's national champions, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play now, right to the right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware of it.
Good enough for the first down with 37. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Running through the tackle.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling. And at first down, they go right back to him. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Crosses the touchdown, South Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing to pick. White's out of scoring throw. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the...
He's in the clear. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Look to keep this drive moving. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Here's the 2nd down play. Toss play to the outside. Gets the first and still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. QB keeper all the way. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted. Right
That was a bad fucking call.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Gets made on the out route. Past the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Niners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Now looks deep left. He had all day. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's good as he throws it. Catch is made. Room to run here. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch is made. Down to wrap up the first period of play. USF has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Ball caught by the running back. He's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. Launching one to the end zone.
Oh, that's fucking God, no runners.
As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the Miners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USF.
Offense facing second and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, UTEP, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Over the middle, it's Coleman. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Moore. On the move now. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw.
Whoa!
On fourth down, the offense will now take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
4th and 5. Wide open. Blue.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Miners. They connect for 6. For a play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. The pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking to throw. It's Nelson. It's the running back in the flat. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. To throw, it's Moore. Nice grab. It's Nimrod. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. They'll give it to the running back. He finds some space to the 45. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
This is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches it out. And in this case, he pitches it out, and that back had a lot of room to work with.
Grab behind the line. It's Ball. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Ball. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USF. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if those touchdowns are going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Bringing it out. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Miners. Great connection there for 6 points. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. USF offense is back out there now. Back to pass. It's Moore. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
But a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere.
Looking to throw it deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pede. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Bulls. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The Miners' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Clock near the sticks. It's Odom. Work out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Touchdown, UTEP. This offense is still clicking. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Moore.
This guy has been dominant all after.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And we'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good and still trail, though. a touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Miners. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs. High completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Paul. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's UTEP in front, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quick throw caught over the middle. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense Bulldogs facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Now here's the toss play. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Ferguson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. UTEP's offense is back out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere to stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback looking to scramble. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game, these missed tackles that could cost them a football game.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they'll go right back to him on first down. Powers through. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Caught in the backfield. It's paid. The Bulls pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll toss it to the right side. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Nelson. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Can the offense win it right here? Are we going to overtime? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. You wisely throw that one away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Grab near the sticks, it's Odom. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, UTEP, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete.